Hey there. I noticed you ran out over here. You wanted to look at the stars. I guess that is kind of hard to do when the smoke and everything and the light pollution keep you from seeing the stars over there. Would you mind if I joined you? Thanks. This seems like a good spot. So, what is your favorite constellation? You just like to look at the moon? I'm not sure I really believe that. The stars are so bright, mysterious things. Even with all of that we've discovered, there's so much more to discover under the surface. Kind of like people. Even when we think we know somebody, there's always a layer hidden underneath, or some part of them that we haven't discovered as of yet. It makes us mysteries to always be unraveling and always enthralling, always beguiling, and always shining, sort of like stars. So, what is your favorite constellation? That's a pretty good one. Let's see. I think mine is all of them. Fine. If I have to pick just one, well, that might be a little bit more difficult than I thought it is. How do you pick just one constellation? There are so many in the sky, and I'm sure there are plenty that I don't even know about. Well, the ones that I know are mostly based off of Greek mythology. I'm sure that in other parts of the world, the constellations can't be exactly the same. Right, okay. Well, there's the name I can't pronounce, but it does mean little fox. That's a pretty interesting one. Then there's always Centaurus, which, according to the Greek mythology, is based around the teacher of heroes, Chiron. Yeah. Uh, Depending on the story, he either has a pretty gruesome end or he has a really nice one. It's said that his arrow, points to the heart of Scorpius, which I kind of always thought was an interesting take on things because of the mythology around that one. Supposedly, it's the monster that ends up killing Orion, the hunter. And that's why they're never seen in the sky at the same time, something like that. But Orion is interesting to me, in mythology anyways, since he has multiple stories that we can tell. You know, there's two that I know of. There's one where he's a terrible, awful person that does things that he shouldn't, and he gets punished by the goddess Artemis. And then in the other tale, he captures the heart of the goddess Artemis, who is then tricked into shooting him in the back. I think it's a fascinating dichotomy of how one person can be two different people to different people. I mean, maybe the truth of the two tales, of the two tellings of the tales, is somewhere closer to the middle. And maybe actions that Orion took were blown out of proportion in one case and erased in the other. That's just something to think about. Sorry, I do kind of like these stories, and constellations are one way to connect to them. Plus, I was kind of worried and thought maybe filling the silence would be... Alright. Okay. Fine. I guess I will say what I came over here to say. You ran over here because you needed time to get away from everyone. You're taking things on your shoulders all the time, and, you take care of not only yourself, but a lot of other people at the same time, too. And I think it's important to remember that sometimes taking a break just for you is important. And I also wanted to say that you are like a star, shining absolutely brilliantly in such a unique and warming way that your light touches every single person that you come across. Every person that you interact with gets a tiny fraction of your light, and they are better for it. Their lives are improved because for even that briefest moment, they saw your starlight. And that, I think, is perhaps one of the most fascinating and amazing things about you. And I hope that you will continue to share that light with everyone, while also making sure to reserve some of it for yourself when you need to. And since, that's... Yes, I'm not that great of a speaker, so I guess in this case, I'm going to just get up and walk away so that I can leave you with your thoughts and the moon and the stars. Good night. Hello, my sparkles of adventure. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. This one was kind of inspired by another VA, Starlit Audios. I'll leave her link in the description below. Really, it's just the name Starlight that gave me the idea to do this, and then the person herself that kind of gave me the idea of someone that, just does a lot for other people. And I kind of wanted to, what would you call it? Bring that to light, I guess, might be the best way to put that. And I really hope that I did that justice, and that hopefully, even if maybe you didn't like this video, that you go and check out her content, because she's an awesome VA, and she makes incredible stories that really brighten the day, no matter, what you might prefer from your VA. She's just that good. And there's not really more I have to this, except remember that your smile can brighten someone else's day, even if you don't think that it can. So share your smiles with the world, share your laughter with the world, because it makes it a brighter place. Until next time.